nerds, it's Tiri. Welcome back to my show. So I know I said I wasn't going to do Sunday news videos anymore, but after going down to one a week and then skipping last week for my live stream footage, which ended up going on late, I got itchy. So I really like making these videos. I decided to do one for the weekend. Wednesdays might be a little shorter, but you know what? It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter because I recently discovered that you guys are way less judgmental than I thought you were. Well, most of you. So anyway, today's going to be short, but I do want to tell you about a couple things. Return to World of Warcraft is a page on the World of Warcraft site. Good idea for them because a lot of people are coming back. So for those of you that are coming back to the game, in fact, I had somebody asking questions in my live stream this last Friday. There's a page up there that talks a lot about the newest changes that you're going to deal with right away and ways to overcome the overwhelming feelings that you get from experiencing all this new stuff and totally different talent system and things like that. So it helps give you tips to get started. And yeah, you called it. The link's going to be in the description. The Throne of Thunder raid in World of Warcraft, patch 5.2, the heroic version and the LFR Wing 1, which is the first 3 bosses, come out on March 12th. So you've got Starcraft 2, Heart of the Swarm, LFR, I don't know, they're both coming out on March 12th. March 19th, Wing 2 of the Throne of Thunder, Looking for a Raid, will be released, and then April 2nd, Wing 3, and then April 19th will be Wing 4 of Looking for Raid, Throne of Thunder. I will put the link of the raid schedule in the description. Super late, I know, but you know, I was updating you every week up until then, right? The patch notes from the release of World of Warcraft's patch 5.2 will be in the description below, as well as the link to the hotfixes from March. Dexari and Ghostcrawler will be working together to put blogs about the class changes and explaining the reasons behind their changes to different classes' abilities, so you can kind of understand some of the madness, because I see rages all the time in the forums and it's like, guys, they have their reasons. So now they're going to explain them. It's not just your Fire Blast is being nerfed a lot just because. They're telling us why. They're telling us, you know, whether it's been in the works for a while, how it's affected people, and what they hope to see of it. They let us know that we've come up with things that they never thought of before. For example, they never intended for Scorch to be utilized a lot in Arcane. They never intended for it to be part of the rotation, and it did. So we thought of something, and it boosted our damage. We thought of something that they didn't think of, and so, you know, sometimes they'll be like, you guys are too smart for this, so we had to take it away. Last thing I want to tell you guys about today involves Starcraft 2, Heart of the Swarm. The release is on March 12th, as most of you are anticipating, I'm sure. The launch schedule for every time zone is neatly placed on a schedule page. I will link that in the description so you guys can see the very first moment that you should be able to play Heart of the Swarm, because it'll work right away. And let everybody that wants to log in all at once, because nobody's requested the next day off and is going to play all night. Yeah, so if you can't log in right away, don't be too upset. It's if you've never logged in on a launch of an expansion, Blizzard games, or really any popular game, sometimes you have a hard time logging in. But it shouldn't take too long because Blizzard has gotten way better at it. They did so much better with Mist of Pandaria, and we're ready for the boost of people logging in than they did with Cataclysm. So yeah, shouldn't be too bad. There's also a bunch of events all over the place. Obviously it's a little too late to just like hop and skip over unless you're pretty close to those areas anyways. I'm gonna put the link to the different events that are going on for the Starcraft 2 Heart of the Swarm launch. And the more likely scenario is that you can probably make the live stream 20 hours before the launch. Over 20 hours, they say, but they will be talking with developers and playing games, and pros will be showing off their stuff. So check it out. From what I read, I think it's going to be fairly similar to the Mist of Pandaria launch, with all the focus on Starcraft 2 Heart of the Swarm. So it's great. Blizzard, good job. People love it. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks to those of you that came to my live stream on Friday night. We didn't raid, but it was still fun hanging out, and I really appreciate you guys supporting me and subbing, sharing my videos, giving me a like, and add me on Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr. Really trying to use that more. Anyway, come back and see me every Wednesday typically for a news video with gaming videos in between. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. I love you all. All right, have a good one. Bye-bye.